Hey fam, welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to discuss a topic with you that I've been hearing so much about in different videos on the good old internets. I have been hearing so many folks talk about these little cream blushes from Fenty. And there's been a lot of talk about the size and the price. So I wanted to do some investigating of my own, and I want to share my findings with you today to discuss, is this cream blush a ripoff? Or is Fenty asking a fair price for this product? So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to get into it right now. So to begin our discussion, let's first talk about these blushes. So these blushes launched recently from Fenty, maybe about a month ago now. And they come in 10 different shades. This is 3 grams of product or 0.1 ounces, and it retails for $20. So far, I've seen a lot of people compare the size of this blush to the cream bronzer that launched from Fenty at the exact same time and compare the sizes. By comparison, the cream bronzer retails for $32 and it contains 0.22 ounces of product or 6.23 grams. So the first sentiment I wanted to make about these two products is the functionality of a bronzer versus a blush. A bronzer you're going to mainly choose based on your skin tone and your undertones. It's going to be an everyday product that won't really change too much. But a blush, on the other hand, you might change depending on the color of your eyeshadow or your outfit or just your mood that day. So to me, blushes are much more flexible than bronzers, and it's a product where you may have a myriad of color choices. So I think Fenty was very smart to create a smaller version and a less expensive version of a blush so that you could potentially grab a couple different shades you might like to try for spring and summer when cream products become a little bit more popular. Whereas your bronzer, you're going to use basically your one shade for your face. So that's one reason why I think that these product sizes were a smart move on Fenty's part. The second point I want to make is that a lot of people, like I said, were comparing the sizes of these two products. However, this component is not new to Fenty's brand. The concept of putting cream across it is, but this component's already been used before, and it's been used for their mini highlighters. As you can see, these are all the exact same size. We have the cream blush. Mine is in Petal Poppin'. I just grabbed one because I wanted to try it. And then I have Sandcastles, which is a mini highlighter, and I have Hustla Baby, which is also a mini highlighter. So I was a little confused why I didn't hear more people comparing the cream blush to this already existing component from Fenty, which is the highlighter. So to start, I want to compare the size of the Fenty full-size gloss bomb with their mini gloss bomb so that you can see they have two component sizes, a full size and a mini. The reason that's important is because Sephora sold this set of 5 mini gloss bombs holiday 2019 for $42. The 5 mini gloss bombs that were included were these 5 here: Fussy, Confetti, Cheeky, Pretty Please, Hot Chocolate. $42 for 5 mini gloss bombs equals $8.40 per gloss bomb, before taxes and all that good stuff. So we're gonna remember, these little gloss bombs retail for $8.40 when taking this into consideration that they came in this set together. So we have a clear picture of how much one of these gloss bombs retails individually, even though Sephora doesn't sell these individually. And I did not hear any complaints on the internet about the cost of this product. And before I get any deeper, I want to talk about the 3 assumptions that I needed to make in doing these calculations. Assumption number 1, we don't know the COGS or cost of goods sold for Fenty. We don't know what their cost to make this versus what they sell it for instance. We don't know the cost of the ingredients per product or any of that stuff. So we need to assume, in order to do these calculations, we need to assume that the cost per gram across Fenty's line of powder and cream products is a constant, because we don't have any way to check specific ingredients and see what specific ingredients cost. So we're just gonna assume the cost per gram of Fenty's cream and powder products is a constant. Our second assumption is that Sephora is accurately reflecting the correct amount of grams in each product. And our third assumption is that Fenty's pricing is considered fair in the market for all of their other products, since I've only heard complaints about this cream blush. So now we're gonna go into some math. Doing some math. Oh, sexy, sexy. Fenty has not released singles for sale of their mini gloss bombs or their mini highlighters. They've come in gift sets. I actually have 2 of those gift sets. Hustla Baby came in a gift set with Fenty Glow, And these are still listed on Sephora's site for $23. I similarly purchased this set with this mini gloss bomb. This is in Sweet Mouth, along with the Sandcastle mini highlighter. Since this one's still listed, we will use this as our example. So we already know of the $23 Sephora has charged for this Fenty product, $8.40 of that $23 price tag was this gloss bomb. That means that the remaining $14.60 of the $23 that this set cost, $14.60 of that sale was this highlighter. According to Sephora's site, this highlighter contains 2.2 grams of product for the price of $14.60. If we take the $14.60 and divide it by the 2.2 grams of product, we come to 6.636364 cents per gram USD, which would round up to $6.64 per gram. This cream product is 3 grams. So if we take our $6.64 times 3, we come to $19.90909 or $19.91 for this. This cheap product retails for $20. And as I said in our first assumption, we have to assume that Sephora is reporting the correct grams per product. We have to assume that Fenty's pricing is considered fair in the market since no one has complained about the cost of this highlighter. And we also have to assume that Fenty's price per gram per product is constant. Now, I know that is not the case. For instance, while the Killawatt Freestyle highlighter retails for $36, the Diamond Bomb retails for $39, and they are in a similar size component, and they have the same grams. So we know that the Diamond Bomb costs more money by $3 than the standard highlighter. So Fenty does have a higher cost per gram for some products because some products may have more expensive materials. So without knowing the cost of goods sold for the cream blush, we don't really know the profit margins on this particular product and if it's more expensive or less expensive to make than the highlighter. But based on the size and the grams, if we do assume that the cost per goods sold for all of Fenty's products is a constant, these really aren't that far off in price. This calculated out to, like I said, $19.91 and it sells for $20. So in my opinion, based on these assumptions, based on the products and what I could find on Sephora, and based on what I've heard from the market, which is no complaints on any other product's pricing that I've heard, with the exception of this smaller cream blush, I have to say that I think that this is a fair price and not a ripoff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope it was interesting to kind of crunch some numbers and look at the math of these products. I hope it also makes you feel more comfortable if you do choose to try these cream products. I actually really like them a lot, personally. I don't want you guys to have misinformation based on some of the things I've been seeing that allege that this product should be a lot cheaper than it is. I think it's a fair price based on what we've seen that Fenty's products go for on the market. So I wanted to leave you guys with that, and I hope that this was helpful. I thank you all for being here, and I love you all so much. Until the next video, bye.